Imagine waking up to headlines declaring, America's economy hits historic highs. Stock markets soaring. Unemployment down. The president smiling on camera, declaring, we've rebuilt the American dream. But just below those glowing headlines, a quieter alert appears. U.S. debt crosses $40 trillion for the first time. 2 stories. Same day. One celebrates growth. The other warns collapse. Both are true, just not in the same way. It's October 2025. President Trump has returned from his Asia tour, waving trade deals that supposedly forced China to blink. The media calls it a decisive American victory. Beijing, they say, finally agreed to reduce export barriers and open its markets wider to U.S. goods. Wall Street cheers. The dollar spikes. The banner reads, America wins again. But behind the lights, something feels off. Because at that very moment, millions of working-class Americans are seeing their SNAP benefits suspended for the first time in decades. Food assistance halted, not because funds ran out, but because Congress can't agree on who deserves taxpayer-funded healthcare. It's the 27th day of a government shutdown. Federal workers unpaid. Markets jittering. And yet, somehow, the president's approval rating is rising. CNN's own poll admits it, fewer Americans blame Trump this time than they did back in 2019. Moderate Democrats are quietly crossing the aisle, voting with Republicans just to reopen the government. So what changed? The answer isn't politics, it's power. While Washington argues over social programs, the world's financial order is shifting. China's surrender wasn't a loss, it was a pause. Beijing just launched a new digital currency trading network linking Africa, the Middle East, and Southeast Asia. Allowing nations to buy and sell oil, metals, even food, without touching the US dollar. In other words, while Trump claimed victory, China rewrote the rulebook. Meanwhile, America's boom is being financed almost entirely through debt. $40 trillion, and climbing. States are slashing budgets just to cover interest payments. Local businesses struggle with higher rates. And average families, celebrating record stock highs, don't realize those gains exist only on paper. This is the new American model, growth you can see, but can't feel. Digital vouchers replace welfare checks. AI trading bots inflate Wall Street numbers. And behind it all, a handful of corporations quietly decide who gets access to money, data, even food. It's not socialism. It's not capitalism. It's something else entirely, algorithmic control. So yes, America won the trade war. But it may have lost the one thing that made it powerful in the first place, real, tangible independence. Because when prosperity depends on borrowed money and borrowed stability, victory starts to look a lot like surrender.